M4 Pro Mac Mini, thinking it's the pinnacle of pro performance in a small box. And on paper, it is. But what if I told you that in Apple's secret labs in Cupertino, there is a chip, the M5, that doesn't just beat the M4 Pro, it makes the entire architecture of the M4 series look like a prototype. There's a specific reason Apple is staying silent about the M5 transition, and it's not just about speed. It's about a fundamental shift in how your computer thinks. If you buy the M4 Pro today, you might be locking yourself into an era of technology that Apple is already planning to abandon. Today, we're exposing the truth. The benchmarks they don't want you to compare, the architecture shift that changes everything, and why the Pro badge on the M4 might actually be a trap. Let's start with the beast we know. The M4 Pro Mac Mini is a marvel. 14 CPU cores, a 20-core GPU, and that sweet Thunderbolt 5 connectivity. It feels like the ultimate machine. For the first time, we saw a Mac Mini that could actually embarrass a Mac Studio. But here's the first truth Apple isn't highlighting. The M4 Pro is the peak of the second-gen 3nm process. It is pushed to the absolute limit. When you run intensive 3D renders or 8K video timelines, the heat density in that tiny 5x5-inch chassis is staggering. Apple redesigned the thermal system for a reason, because the M4 Pro runs hot. It's a sprint, not a marathon. Now, contrast that with what's coming. The M5 isn't just an M4 plus one. It moves to TSMC's N3P process. That sounds like tech jargon, but for you, it means the base M5 can achieve M4 Pro level speeds while pulling significantly less power and generating nearly zero heat. Imagine having M4 Pro power in a machine that never needs to throttle its fans. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Apple Intelligence. You've seen the ads, but here is what the spec sheets don't tell you. The M4 Pro's neural engine is fast. Yes, 38 trillion operations per second, but it's a generalist engine. Leaks from the M5 production line confirm a dedicated AI accelerator built directly into the GPU cores themselves. This is a fusion architecture that the M4 Pro simply does not have. In real-world tests, we're seeing the base M5 handle large language models up to 3.5 times faster than the M4 series. Why does this matter to you? Because in 2 years, your OS won't just be running apps. It will be predicting your moves, editing your video via AI prompts, and rendering frames locally. The M4 Pro treats AI as a side task. The M5 treats AI as its heartbeat. If you buy the M4 Pro now, you're buying the best old-school computer. If you wait for the M5, you're buying the first AI-first computer. Let's look at the numbers. The M4 Pro has 20 GPU cores. The base M5 is rumored to have 10. You think the M4 Pro wins by a landslide, right? Wrong. This is the core count trap. The M5 introduces third-generation ray tracing and mesh shading 2.0. In early architectural leaks, the M5's enhanced shader cores are showing a 45% efficiency boost over the M4. What does that mean? It means in gaming and 3D rendering, that 10-core M5 GPU is nipping at the heels of the 20-core M4 Pro. But here's the kicker, bandwidth. The M4 Pro has high bandwidth, but the M5 is utilizing a new SRAM cache that reduces the need to even talk to the memory. It's faster because it's smarter, not because it's bigger. Apple wants you to pay the Pro Premium now because they know once the M5 drops, the base model will be so good it will cannibalize their Pro sales. Thunderbolt 5 was the big selling point for the M4 Pro. 120 gigabits per second of bandwidth. It's overkill for 90% of users, but it felt future-proof. But here is the hidden truth about the M5 Mac Mini. Rumors suggest Apple is bringing Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6.0 to the M5 lineup. The M4 Pro? It's stuck on Wi-Fi 6E. In a world where wireless speed is becoming more important than cable speed, the M4 Pro might actually feel slower in a home office setup than the base M5. Also, let's talk about the SSD. We found that Apple's M4 base models had a massive jump in storage speed, but the M5 architecture supports a new controller that doubles read/write speeds again. We're talking about 10,000 megabytes per second. That's Gen 5 PCIe speeds in a consumer Mac. The M4 Pro is fast, but the M5 is instant. This is where it gets painful. The M4 Pro Mac Mini starts at $1,399. For that, you get incredible performance today. But the M5 Mac Mini is expected to hold the $599 or $699 price point while offering 80% of the M4 Pro's real-world feel. You're effectively paying a $700 early access tax to have that performance 6 months early. And here's the secret Apple doesn't want you to realize: resale value. When the M5 launches with its AI-optimized architecture, the M4 series, including the Pro, will see a sharper depreciation curve than any previous M series chip. Why? Because the M5 represents the correction. The M4 was the redesign. The M5 is the refinement. Historically, you never buy the first year of a redesign. You buy the second. I'm not saying the M4 Pro is a bad machine. If you're a professional video editor who needs 64 gigabytes of RAM today, or if you're running triple 6K displays and need those extra Thunderbolt ports, the M4 Pro is a beast. It is a workstation. But for the creator, the student, the developer, and the future pro, the M4 Pro is a distraction. Apple is clearing out M4 silicon to make room for the M5 production ramp-up. They want you to look at the Pro label and feel like you're getting the best. But best is relative to time. And right now, time is on the side of the M5. So, here is the truth Apple is hiding. The M4 Pro is the end of an era. The M5 is the start of a new one. The M4 Pro is about raw, brute force. The M5 is about intelligence, efficiency, and architectural longevity. If you buy the M4 Pro today, you'll have a powerful machine that feels old by this time next year. If you wait for the M5, you're getting a machine built for the next decade of AI-integrated computing. Don't let the Pro badge fool you. The smartest move isn't buying the most expensive thing on the shelf. It's buying the thing that stays relevant the longest. If you're thinking about buying a Mac Mini, you may be wondering whether another update is just around the corner, what new features a 2026 refresh might bring, and whether Apple will maintain the attractive $599 starting price. Those hoping Apple would reveal a new Mac Mini at its early March special experience events were disappointed. No new model appeared. However, Apple did unveil the M5 Pro chip, which is widely expected to power one of the next-generation Mac Mini configurations. When the new Mac Mini does arrive, it should benefit from the performance gains offered by the M5 and M5 Pro chips, including improved graphics performance and enhanced on-device AI capabilities. When Apple will release the next Mac Mini is less clear, but an early to mid-2026 launch is expected with a date around WWDC in June most likely. However, with the Mac Mini currently out of stock at Amazon US and delivery delays for Apple in the US and UK, it is possible that we could see a new Mac Mini very soon. Below, we break down everything we expect from the 2026 Mac Mini, including potential performance improvements, whether an M5 Pro model is likely, and what other specification updates could be in store. Apple has yet to establish a consistent upgrade cycle with the Mac Mini since the introduction of Apple Silicon M series chips. Apple released M1 and M2 versions, but skipped the M3 and went with the M4. So, Apple isn't afraid to skip a chip cycle with the Mac Mini. However, it looks like Apple isn't going to skip the M5. In November 2025, Mark Gurman reported that Apple has the Mac Mini on the 2026 release schedule with M5 and M5 Pro chips. Then, in December 2025, Mac Rumors reported that references to the M5 and M5 Pro Mac Mini appeared in a set of leaked Apple files. The new Mac Mini is likely to shop M5 and M5 Pro chips. Both are already on the market, so we know what to expect from them. Apple's M5 chip debuted in October 2025. It represents a significant shift in Apple silicon by prioritizing graphics performance and on-device artificial intelligence. While it maintains the 3nm architecture of its predecessor, it introduces a new GPU design that incorporates dedicated hardware for AI tasks. Apple's M5 Pro chip arrived in March 2026. It introduces a new fusion architecture combining 2 dies into one SoC. It offers an 18-core CPU architecture with 6 supercores and 12 performance cores, and improved multi-threaded performance and AI capabilities. Graphics. In a MacBook Pro M5, the GPU delivers up to 45% faster performance than the M4 and is roughly 4x faster in peak compute tasks. AI tasks. Due to the new accelerators, certain AI functions, such as image generation in apps like Draw Things, can be up to 3.5 times faster than on the M4. Storage speed. The M5 architecture supports significantly faster SSD performance, with some tests of the M5 and the MacBook Pro showing read and write speeds nearly doubling compared to the previous generation. CPU output. General processing sees a more iterative increase, with single-core and multi-core scores rising by approximately 14% to 22% over the M4 in our MacBook Pro tests. Apple upgraded the base unified memory, RAM, for the Mac Mini to 16 gigabytes, moving away from the long-standing 8 gigabytes entry point. We expect that this 16 gigabytes baseline will continue with the M5 models to support multitasking and modern AI workloads. As with the current M4 models, the new 2026 Mac Mini models are likely to offer configurations up to 32 gigabytes of RAM for the standard chip and higher for the Pro versions, up to 64 gigabytes RAM. The SSD specs could improve, though. When Apple introduced the new MacBook Pro and MacBook Air in March 2026, is doubled the storage at the entry level. So it's likely that Apple will mirror this with the Mac Mini, moving from 256 gigabytes SSD to 512 SSB. It's also likely to offer up to 4 terabytes SSD as a build-to-order option for the M5 model, while 8 terabytes will remain the limit for the M5 Pro. This storage is also faster. The M4 Mac Mini has Thunderbolt 4, while the M4 Pro Mac Mini has Thunderbolt 5. The MacBook Pro with M5 chip also features Thunderbolt 4, so that's what will be in the M5 Mac Mini. While specifications on the M5 Pro have not been reported, it will likely have Thunderbolt 5. The current Mac Mini has Wi-Fi 6E, 802.11ax, and Bluetooth 5.3. This didn't change with the M5 MacBook Pro in October 2025, but in March 2026, Apple added Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 to the new MacBook Pro and MacBook Air models, so it is likely to do the equivalent with the M5 and M5 Pro Mac Mini.